Hi, today I decided it's freaking time. I'm gonna get back to posting on YouTube. I have to get used to looking at the camera and not whatever. Anyway, I'm posting this, just gonna post it unedited because I was just watching this beautiful creator. Her name is Doe Dash. Well, that's probably not her actual name, but it was just so inspiring because I've been getting so caught up in waiting for everything to be perfect. And a big trend of things that I've been looking at is discussing imperfect action and how to get to your goals. You need to be comfortable with imperfect action, eventually doing that enough to get to where you want to be. And I love YouTube. I watch YouTube literally every single day, probably since 2008. I love this platform, and I was posting in the past and gathered a small community of people, and I let it go because of self-doubt and just feeling like this isn't perfect, and honestly like way too concerned with how I was being perceived by people, particularly with the people that were in my life. And now I'm kind of like, I'm talking kind of funny because I'm just like amped up, but I'm like, you know what, imperfect action leads to success. So I'm filming this from my old room at my parents' house. I'm home for the holidays. I'm from Miami, so I'm here in Miami. Literally the bed's unmade. Like, that's a little dream catcher I made years ago. I can't even, 2017 maybe. Yeah, just everything's a mess. I'm about to pack because I'm going back home to Santa Barbara, where I live. Even though this is my hometown, I'm from Santa Barbara. And I know I'm from Miami. I live in Santa Barbara, but I have no makeup on. I literally am recovering currently from a concussion. Story time later. I literally am having a spare moment of a little moment of light amidst the symptoms of the TBI. Anyway, there's a whole lot starting, but this is me recording this to be like, we're doing this. Imperfect action leads to your goals. Could I say that better? Yeah, but hence the imperfect action, right? Yeah. So I'm here, no makeup on, my freaking glasses. I don't even wear glasses anymore. Messy room, random outfit because we are getting after it this year. I'm so done just waiting around and doing, I don't know, always complaining that there's like something else. Like there's another reason of like, oh my god, maybe we'll get a camera stabilizer soon. But anyway, imperfect action. I'm so tired of not going after the things that I want because there's always something in the way. And I'm just so sick of it. And I know it's a new year and it's so cliche to take initiative and action at the beginning of the new year. But even that, I'm like, whatever, I don't care if it's cringe. I don't care if I'm trying a new thing because it's cringy. Like, I'm tired of being a victim to things that I can't control. And this year, I've been talking for the past 2 months with my therapist all about agency and taking initiative into what I can change. So not feeling a victim of the circumstances and situations, but just taking charge of the things that I do have control over, which when we get out of that victim mindset and we go into this mindset of, I actually do have control of quite a bit and there is abundance and good and hopeful things coming for me. When we switch out of that mindset, nothing in your actual life changes immediately, but you change, and it like feels like the doors are opening. And I'm realizing that in my life of like, all these doors feel like they're opening, but actually nothing in the actual like natural has changed. It's literally just what's happening in my heart. And this has been happening while I've been healing from a brain injury, okay? So I'm taking advantage of that my brain is physically healing. So this is a moment that I'm feeling good. Most of the time I'm laying in bed in the dark because my head is spiraling so bad. But I'm taking a moment now to recalibrate my brain to get to the life that I feel like reflects actually who I truly am. And I think, yeah, I'm just sharing this too. Oh my gosh, the camera is so crazy. I'm just on one right now. I'm feeling so inspired and so just motivated to get after it. I started having some ideas of different YouTube videos I want to record, so I started writing them down in a notes app. But this is just my encouragement. Well, this is me sharing my story, but also just encouraging you, like, don't let like these things that are in your life stop you. Don't be a victim to your situation, even though you probably are a victim to legitimate things. I'm a victim to certain things in my life too, but I'm so tired of not taking initiative and making use of the agency that God has given me in my life. And I'm not waiting for everything to be perfect. I'm just moving now because I can, and letting go of the need to be perceived in the way that I want to be. Being afraid of people making fun of me or thinking this is cringe. You know what? Me and my friends, one of my friends, Ella, shout out to Ella, hope you're watching this. We always talk about this thing called Cringe Mountain. And I don't know if you've seen it, but this is a little image of this mountain. And it's saying like, when you're walking up Cringe Mountain, you're more exposed because you're doing something that's a little weird. So people are looking at you and judging and being like, why are they doing that? Why are they trying to stick out? Who do they think they are? Do they think they're so cool? Which is my thing. I don't want anyone to think that I think that I'm cool, which I do, I guess. But like, I don't want anyone to think, I don't know, that I'm full of myself or something. But the premise is, so you walk up the mountain or Cringe Mountain, you get to the top, and then you're like, oh, I don't care anymore. And then it's like easy downhill. And then on the other end of Cringe Mountain, once you pass over, is the land of cool. And I think of all your favorite creators, every musician, actor, artist you love, and they at one point were called cringy in whatever way that term was used at the time. You probably different, language for that at that time. But I think about everyone that I look up to, and there was probably a time that people thought that they were ridiculous, they're full of themselves. Why would you put yourself out there like that? Because who cares? I'm a musician, so I think about, like, I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I think about, like, even when I say that, I'm like, will people think like I'm cocky, like I'm full of myself because I'm just confident and like, yes, this is what I do, and I'm like passionate about it and I care about it. And I think about all my favorite like singers and songwriters, and like there was probably such a long time, and even still, people that think that they're full of themselves, or what are you doing and why are you putting yourself out there? But then they found their people, and they found their people who saw their art and understood it, and it blessed their lives, and it was for them. And then they made it over into the land of cool. And not that the land of cool is my goal. That's, I think, what's finally giving me freedom, is that I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I was made to create, and there's things on my heart and things that I'm dreaming. And I'm so tired of letting other people's perception of me be the reason why I don't go after those things. Whether I'm afraid that I can't like make myself look as pretty as I'd like to be every time I record a video. So I don't want to get on YouTube because I'm afraid people are going to perceive me as ugly, or I'm afraid they're going to perceive me as fat or try hard or annoying or whatever. And you know what? Maybe to some people I am all of those things, but to the right people and to the people that I'm looking for, I won't be. And I've been finding that in my life in the past couple years as I've been growing and maturing. I'm 26, and I've realized that like just being more myself, like in person and in my real life, I have attracted people that are so like-minded and understand me, and they're perfectly themselves too, and we all love each other and celebrate our differences and what makes us unique and strange. And I am finally realizing that it's time for me to take that same attitude and energy and confidence and put it on my creative outlets. So whether it means making more art, I've been writing more music, and now recording YouTube videos. So I want to be consistent. So here we go. All right. I'm getting over Cringe Mountain. I'm cringing at myself right now so hard. Even the way and the energy that I'm talking, I'm just feeling so amped up. I probably won't sound like this in all the rest of the videos, but I have so many ideas. I have so many things that I'm excited about. And I'm also feeling so inspired because I feel like the YouTube algorithm is really like favoring smaller creators right now. And I've been watching so many more vlog style simple videos, or even just like talking videos from smaller creators, and just people that are outside of my little circle of people that are watching on YouTube. And it's been so fun to see more people going after it and doing things. So yeah, I'm excited for the new year. Also, I'm Christine. Hello. I didn't introduce myself. You could either say Christine Bover or Christine Bover. Bover is a proper pronunciation, but again, I'm getting over feeling cringe for saying that, but I am Cuban, so that is why my name is that. Pero speaking Spanish, I grew up in Miami, and now I live in Santa Barbara, Anyway, I'm gonna have another video that's more of an intro on who I am. I'm gonna do some videos that are not so chaotic as this, but for now, this is the first one. So here we go. I'm literally gonna upload it right now. Or maybe actually not right now because I should do it now. I'm gonna do it today because I should get the SEO. Anyway, this is real, y'all, okay? I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Bye.